晚安。
晚安。
哦，安又不见了。
我的安不见了。
哎呀，
那我午安。
没了。晚安、午安、早安。
晚安，午安，早安。
晚安出现了，午安又不见了，早安有。
啊啊啊！
大小姐不用节省了，我下次寄个新的麦克风给你吧。
的麦
啊，没了，不见了，
麦
我们没有
克
大小
风，
姐了。
气死！
好了，那个我们今天要来玩坏结局了，大家觉得开心吗？我想想看哈，这个吧，
这个
不是往哪边走？
出门。
Sophie.
居然赶上了。
What?
I'm sorry that I shouted at you. I'm really grateful you helped me look for Pop, but you hate rats, right? I can handle the rest myself, so... And I swear I'll go back to David's, so please don't say anything to him.
Will you really be okay on your own? I won't tell David you're here. I'll wait for a while, and if you haven't come to David's, then I'll come pick you up. And then we'll look for Pop together, okay? Promise me you won't do anything dangerous. Pinky promise?
Got it. I promise.
哦，那个手指头好可爱哦，
对吧？
哦，伸小指打勾勾哎，
超 Q 的。
Okay, be careful.
我真的不能理解为什么这样会变坏结局。
为什么呢？
为什么呢？那我们就直接去，我们直接去大小姐帮我们准备好的档案检查一下吧。为什么呢？是这个吧？
有。
为什么呢？为什么会变成坏结局呢？
Will!
又你
What are you doing over there?
It's nothing. Just, looking at this art. Anyway, Will, I was looking for you. I know I was told to leave, but I really wanted to apologize. I'm truly so sorry for earlier. I had no idea that was your rat.
It wasn't Pop.
哦，对，讲到这件事情，我觉得那个真的很好，那个居然真的不是波普。对，那个至少我在我们知道的那个好结局里头，那个真的不是波普，这件事情真的很好。你在那边笑，有问题。道歉，道歉，为什么会笑？
どうしてかな？
どうしてかな？やめろ。
Huh?
That rat wasn't Pop, so you don't need to apologize.
Oh, good. Oh, that's wonderful.
Hey, Robert, why did you grab me earlier?
Sorry for that. I was a bit bewildered after having the detective glare at me. I apologize for getting rough. I'd advise staying away from that detective. You can't tell what he's thinking. He's just scary. Say, Will, did you really get separated from your friend?
等一下，等我一下。对不起，我忘记把那个 Discord 的那个直播模式打开了。
危险啊！
倒不是那个问题啦，是那个有那个哔哔哔的声音啦。
啊，
那个直播模式在哪里打开？看直播模式去哪里了？
我不知道。
等一下，太吵了，我要把那个直播模式关掉。我要把我直播模式打开才行啊！在哪里？
啊，在哪里？
在哪里？ 啊，有，找到了，启用，
啊，恭喜恭喜！
太好了，不会哔哔叫了。
If you like, I'll search with you. Can you tell me what he looks like?
I don't wanna.
Why not?
Because you're a liar. You were looking for someone in the library. Saying you came here for nostalgia is a big fat lie. And when you grabbed me, it was right after I said Ed's name. You're still looking for something even now, aren't you? I'm sure you're not a bad person, but you're hiding something. That's why you're always averting your eyes. And yeah, Keith might be scary, alright. Someone who sneaks around in secret like us. But he looked me in the eyes and talked to me, and it felt like he understood me. But you, what are you hiding?
It's not like I'm keeping secrets because I want to, you know? Why did this have to happen to me? I haven't done anything.
就某种意义来讲，就是因为什么事都没有做，才会变成这个样子。大小姐，你说是不是？
我觉得啊，看完2个坏结局之后，你会对这个人更加没有同情心。
我会有更深刻的理解，是不是？好。
And after I'd finally found my way
Yeah.
up from that shithole of a life. It's all his fault. That damn father of mine. Why would... I can't.
Keith!
Will,
It's
get over
him.
here.
It's all him.
Keith, this
Why?
guy's acting weird.
Come on, over here.
It's...
Let go of Will.
Don't move a muscle. Get rid of your gun. I said get rid of it.
Do you realize what you're doing?
Detective, tell me the truth. You suspect me, don't you? That's why you're watching me. I didn't kill my father, I tell you. I despised him, certainly. An alcoholic who didn't do any real work, quick to turn violent, a complete shithead. But once I got away from him, I've been doing nothing but honest work. Why would I go kill him and make myself unhappy again? Please, stop trying to hunt me down. If you keep chasing me, I feel like I'll go insane.
We don't suspect you. The circumstantial evidence makes it clear you're not the killer.
Then why assign someone to watch me?
Thought I told you. He's your guard. Because the killer might come for you next.
That's inconceivable.
我现在理解他这个说不可能是为什么了，因为他觉得艾德不会伤害他。嘛。
You think of yourself as a victim, and so do we. But not to him. To him, there's no difference between the father who beat him and you who abandoned him there.
Abandoned? Even after I ran from our father, I've been sending him money. I didn't abandon him.
We know. We're not blaming you for your past actions. And with your own family now, we know you want to keep them safe. So, I want you to trust us a little more. Please, let go of Will. Stop driving yourself into a corner.
Detective, please. Won't you let my little brother Ed go?
Ed?
He's just not the kind of person to kill someone. He may be slow, but he's kind and likes animals. He's a really good person. You've never talked to my brother, have you? He has a terrible stutter. That's what our father's beating did to him. It wouldn't be a surprise for anyone to kill our father, human garbage that he was. And if anyone had the right to kill him, it would be Ed. It's true. I abandoned Ed along with my father. I knew if I left him there, he would only be unhappy. That's why, now, I have to protect him, before he becomes any more unhappy.
Don't get the wrong idea. We're not the ones judging him. Our job is just to catch him. If he gets away now, he'll just be running forever. Could you call that happiness? If you're going back to the hotel, I can escort you.
I'm fine on my own. Or rather, let me be alone.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine. Keith, so it was Robert's dad who got killed?
I told you not to get involved. I'm not saying a word to you. Come on, Will. Don't you feel like leaving yet? Don't know why I bothered to ask.
好，
嗯
就是我会建议
嗯
先把
嗯，
枪还给 Keith。
我刚刚正想问你说，你建议我先从哪一个开始？
嗯哼，
嗯哼，
你知道我通常坏结局的提醒都是从比较温和到比较痛的。
好好好，谢谢你哦，真是谢谢你哦。来吧，
Keith!
What? I haven't seen your rat.
Keith, I.
跳过，这段都一样了，跳过。
Oh, Keith, here.
好的，接下来就是回去的路上了。回去的路上怎么走来着？
往上走，往上
哦，
走。
往上走，往上走，往上走。我已经不记得这个道路了，怎么办？
加油！你等下还要再跑一次。
托普比较重要啦。
Don't go in there! Pop, grab on, quick! Climb up!
臭烂！
Didn't I tell you to hide over there?
Robert， 好了，刚刚那段只是想说看一下，现在可以跳过了。再见。
不行不行不行不行不行！
好，真的吼，真的不行
真的
哦，
不行，真的不行。
还好我还没按下去。
This right here, it's Mr. George's notebook. He showed it to you too, right?
That's neither here nor there. Someone found out you're here, Ed. A boy looking for his friend mentioned you.
You mean Will?
Yes, him. And that detective who's after you is here too. If Will tells him about you, it's all over. Let's get out of here, quickly. First things first, I'll get you to Sunnyside. My colleague Miles has a beachside cabin. It's not a popular area. You can hide a while there.
Sorry, Rob. I can't leave here just yet. I've got something to do.
What are you talking about? What do you have to do?
Like I said, it's about this notebook. Will found it for me. Now I know the method. You remember, right? What Mr. George and everybody said.
You can't be serious. You're going to take the word of that insane bastard?
Don't use bad words. I really hate them. Don't you know that?
Shut the hell up! This is not the time!
I'll go to the police.
What was that?
Once I'm done with this, I'll turn myself in. I did something wrong, so that's the right thing to do.
You don't have to do that! Listen, yes, you did something bad. You killed a man. But our old man tormented you for years. He threatened you, beat you, took your money. Who's going to have a problem with his death?
Rob. Thank you for hiding me. Bringing food really helped too. But it's okay now. I don't want you to go through any more trouble for me. And with everyone saying you're a killer, I'm sorry.
就是艾德这个样子，我也是觉得难过。那个脑子不清醒，然后那个除了脑子不清醒这一点以外，真的是其实是蛮好的家伙。
对。
Why did this have to happen to us? It's completely irrational. Ed, please, run away.
Oh.
You're a good man. I don't want you to suffer anymore.
I won't run. Rob, you can run. You're happy now, aren't you? You have a wife, a kid. If I make you and your family unhappy, I'll be really sad. I won't tell anyone you hit me. So, okay, Rob? Run away. I want to be happy too. Will, I wanted to meet your talking rat.
Oh. 艾德要去自首，太好了！结果我跟丢了波普，明天再来找吧。我现在得赶紧离开这里。是什么原因阻止了罗伯特没有爆气呢？なんで？どうして？这些柜子可以打开，我觉得之后一定有用。なんで？
なんで？
なんで？
なんでだの？なんでだろう？
なんでだろう？说起来，明明其实是往下走的，为什么我们没遇到他？
我看不懂这里的建筑风格。
我先不说那个艾德他知道小巷子怎么走的人是怎么，就是他是怎么移动的，我就不计较了。他可能就是从那个各种洞里头移动。
Sophie?
Will, oh, I'm so glad I found you. I was going around looking everywhere.
Uh-oh.
Why are you here?
Well, because we promised, duh. I said I'd come get you. Did you find your rat friend?
That's not important right now. There's a killer hiding out here.
What? What are you...
Keith told me to get out right away. I'll come look for Pop later, so let's just hurry out of here.
Right.
冲啊！
两个人脸都黑黑，
心酸哦，这比鬼还恐怖哦！
Ed.
Is that him? The killer?
Sophie, don't get in front of me!
Will.
Stay away! Keith!
Will, Sophie, get over here.
Oh.
Edward Hayes, do you know who I am?
A detective?
That's right. You've been here the whole time?
Yes.
I see. I didn't think I'd find you here. Everyone thought you were miles away by now.
I'm sorry. I'll go with you.
Will you now? That's good to hear.
But first, there's something I want to do. Could you wait a little while?
Can't do that. You're coming with me now, or else.
But...
Edward, you'll understand you've done something wrong. So you know what you should do, right? Right now, put what you have to do ahead of what you want to do.
Detective, please tell me something. Can I become happy?
I don't know. But if you make up for your crime and work hard, then it's possible. It'll just take time.
I understand. Will, I didn't mean to hide it, but sorry for scaring you. I wish I could have met you a little sooner.
Ed?
Let's go, Ed.
Rob! Stop! Don't do this anymore.
Hide them. And you're going to help us.
Rob!
I've made up my mind. I'm not abandoning you ever again.
你用错地方了啦！我的血压快爆了。
You killed our father because I left you behind. It was all my fault. Ed, escape with me. It'll be hard, but we might be able to get away. If you're going to hell, I'm coming with you. There's a car at the exit of the woods. Let's go, quickly. But first...
Rob, don't!
I know. Show me your bag. William Morton, huh? You came a long way. What kind of family you got? Parents? Voice box not working? Oh well, no need for you to talk. Just listen. You helped us hide their bodies. Understand that? You're our accomplice. If you go telling anybody about this, I'll chase you to the ends of the earth to kill you. Not just you, your family too. Even if the police get me, whatever it takes, however many years, I'll find you. You think that's irrational? So do I. Irrational things have made me and him suffer all our lives. If you let out this secret, you can consider yourself haunted by them too. Of course I know it's not justified, but what of it? I just can't stand this world anymore. I hate it all so much. I'll just take out anyone who tries to corner us. Be a good grown-up, Will. Keep your mouth shut. If you do, you and your family can live in peace too.
I'm sorry, Will.
Hey, kiddo! Sure is snowing today. What's the matter? Lost? Whoa, what's wrong? Hey, get up!
Will.
Cindy, is it? Seems your son collapsed near the woods. He had his student ID on him, so we contacted the school, but he's pretty weak and won't say a thing.
He's been gone since yesterday. I've been looking for him ever since. I can't believe he went out this far.
Huh, so he ran from home. Well, glad we found him. You're free to head on back now.
Why did you disappear like that? Why come to this town? Did you have some business here? You can't say. I've run away from home before, when I was a little girl, you know? There wasn't much reason. I just wanted to see a new world. I hope that's what it was for you too.
Mom. I love you.
I love you too, honey.
I can't tell anyone. If I open my mouth, Mom will be in danger. If I keep it shut, I can go back to life as usual. That's the only thing I can do. Because I'm weak. So that's the only way I can protect Mom. I just ran away from home. That's all I did. That's right. I didn't see anything. And nothing happened. Deep in those woods.
我们还是把罗伯特打烂吧。我们还是把他打烂吧。嗯，这个嘛，
你要那个
哪个？
拿
枪枪，不拿枪枪，不拿枪枪。
对
Will，
这是 skip 吧
？skip。其实叔叔，其实叔叔，其实叔叔，你等等。
Keith，
跳过。很明显的，下一个结局会更绝望。我现在已经想把罗伯特打烂了，但是这个结局我不就想把他给……
走错边了，走错边了，走错边了，
走错边了。好好，走错边了，走错边了。我都只觉得要往下走，怎么办？这个结局会有多烂？
你觉得呢？
你觉得？我觉得是不是？
你觉得会有多烂呢？
我不敢觉得。弯曲摔坏了。
Don't go in there, Pop. Oof.
哇，骑士的手枪还摔烂了，这下 GG 了。到底是哪一个牌子的？
Didn't I tell you to hide over there? Why did you go all moving around?
哪一个牌子的手枪那么烂啊？好了，干
不能跳，
Sorry, Rob.
不能跳，
也不能跳。
不能跳。
那
That's neither.
好好，前面的配音就不听了吧。
Yes. Let's get my call. You shut the hell. What? You don't have to do that. Listen, but our old man.
Rob. Thank you for hiding me. Bringing food really helped. And
Who's there?
oh. Oh. 苏菲，她为什么会在这里？啊，因为她跟我约好了要回来吗？
You. Who are you? Will's friend. Did you hear us talking?
I didn't hear anything.
Don't lie.
Let go! Let go of me!
Rob, no violence.
She was listening to the whole thing. She knows I was hiding you. And your next hiding place.
No! Help, somebody! Mr. Keith! Mr. Keith!
You know that detective too?
Rob!
Come on.
Oh. 苏菲，我必须救她。我的脚动不了，不快点的话，苏菲就……可是。
You leave right away and get to Sunnyside. I'll head back to the hotel for now. I need to prepare things.
Rob.
I'm sorry for everything. I won't abandon you anymore. If you're going to hell, I'll come with you.
I'm sorry.
这哥哥比爱的还疯欸，
对吧？看完坏结局，对罗伯特完全没好感，对不起哦。
还是把他打烂好了。
Sophie! Sophie! Get up! Hey! Come on, Sophie! Now!
他没呼吸了。是我的错。如果我早一点去救苏菲的话，你们两个就会一起送。我得去找骑士，把这件事告诉他。如果你早一点去的话，你就会一起送。Hello， 晚安。还是把罗伯特打烂好了。
Why are you still here? I thought I told you to leave. What's wrong?
Sophie! Sophie's...
Sophie? What about her? Hey! Sophie's still here too, is she? I'll find her. You get out. I'll get you to the exit.
其实12点也黑掉了。
你有什么办法？听到苏菲可能也出事了，就
Get back！
然后其实脑袋也烂掉了，干。
Keith? Keith! Keith! So much blood. What do I do? What should I... I think there were towels in the staff room downstairs.
"差一点就要重复我们上上个礼拜发生的事情了。
对，
哎，快跑哦！快点，骑士啊！哦，嗨，艾德。
Are you Edward?
You're a detective, huh? I saw you in a magazine my father had. You're bleeding a lot. My coat's dirty, but it should stop the blood. 我的天哪！我开始理解说那个为什么好街区那边艾德的精神状况那么糟，因为他以为他自己也把罗伯特干掉了。
对，
可是现在这个艾德只是一个有点想要获得幸福的小笨蛋。
没错。
对，所以
他是好人，但是
脑袋有点问题。他是好人，但是脑袋有点问题。
但是至少比罗伯特好。
对对。
Don't touch Keith!
Will, he's wounded.
I said don't touch him! Get away from him!
Will?
Move! Get out of here! Don't lay a finger on Keith!
Will, calm down. Put down the gun.
But I need to treat him.
Shut up! You damn murderer! You killed Sophie!
What?
Sophie, she came back here for me. She made that promise with me. Why? Why did you do that to Sophie? You bastard! I'm gonna kill you!
Wait, don't fire. That gun's...
No, don't shoot. Will, please!
Shut up!
哦哦，糖炸了，笑死。
My hands. My hands.
It's okay, Will. Calm down. It'll be okay.
Whoa! What's going on?
Call an ambulance. Get him to a hospital.
Why did this happen?
我要说一件事情，他只有手指炸掉，已经算是运气不错了。
是，
一不小心命就没了。
The hammer broke when I dropped the gun. I noticed and tried to stop him, but it was too late. I take full responsibility.
Detective? Will wants to talk to you.
It's all my fault. Sophie came back because I made that promise with her. When Sophie got captured, I was too scared to move. I didn't go save her right away. That's why Sophie died.
Sophie's not dead.
Huh?
She was strangled and lost consciousness, but she's woken up now. She's at another hospital for inspection.
Thank goodness. I was so scared. I thought Sophie died because of me. In the end, the only idiot was me. I got the wrong idea and went nuts. I even ended up losing the hand I made our promise with. Now I can't touch anything, or write anything, or hold hands with anyone.
I'm sorry. It was all my fault.
Why are you apologizing? Don't apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. It's all my fault. I reap what I sow. Isn't that right? Say something, Keith. Keith, wait! Don't go! Keith! Keith!
Will, please calm down.
Let go! Let go of me! Keith! Come back! Keith!
That's why I told you to find him quickly. You can't do anything alone, so going and doing that, you just lost the hands you need to hold anybody else's. But maybe it's for the best. If you stay in here, you'll be safe, even on your own.
Where's Pop? I want to see Pop.
I'm afraid he's passed away. But it's all right. I'm here. Mime and Murdoch and Misery, we're all here with you, just like old times. You shouldn't look out the window. Don't you remember? Out the window is the woods, and there, the hanged man is waiting for you.
其实不乖哦，你又说谎了。哎，
我是觉得他那个谎说的，至少是让这个小男生不会用他害死一个人的罪恶感，所以造成另一部分的不好的想法，就是，
哎。我们还是去把罗伯特打爆好了。等一下那段剧情我绝对不会跳过。
笑死！
我们这是到哪里来着？ 好了，
我
那个
没有进，还没有进那个，就这一栋大楼都还没有探索。
大小姐帮我们把那个二周目玩到最后一栋大楼前了，感谢大小姐。我想要亲手把罗伯特打爆。还没有，都还没有开始调查吗？
都没有，完全没有。
那就开始吧。我们一个一个慢慢来啊。地图、员工日志。哦，抱歉。这个污渍就代表这里有一个人在这边快乐死了。哦，刚刚那个结局真的很烂掉
很烂掉，真的，
真的很烂掉烂到极点的那种烂。
我真的是觉得那个结局比那个
尝试题的还烂，
对，
也比开枪的还烂，
对，
彻彻底底的烂，
就是两个人都没有救赎，你知道吗？
真的残酷到不行。
我觉得那肯定从今以后不仅是威尔造成心理阴影，那个
苏菲也，不是那个苏菲奇斯也
整个烂掉啊，苏菲就更加不用说苏菲他们家了。
像理查德那边烂掉。唉，那个结局最糟了，真的。
我真的看到整个心情就
烂到不行，
烂到不行啊！小可爱。
哦对吼，那个我刚刚忘记是哪一个房间的病人要去解他的那个了，完全忘记，回去看一下。这个员工日志，然后23202。那很久之前解的320，等一下哈，平面图3202是上面那间，这间。哦，很好，他跟上了 ，OK。如果有故乡，这个都看过的话，好，我看一下。首先要从那个草坪走到小镇，再走到塞尼塞德湾。好，首先草坪。然后小镇是在那个嘛，小镇是在那个浴室里头。
对。
哪一个浴室来着？
第二
不是这个
层吗？
第二层，再往上一层的。这个病人算不错了，很温和。加上波普最后不说话也是合情合理的。
是的，
毕竟不是真的破谱了，也不知道骑士从哪里搞来的。
其实
Is somebody there?
他会弄到一只不怕人、不会乱跑的老鼠，也是很厉害耶。
对啊，可是我觉得其实叔叔找到应该是那个，就是后面那个威尔不是有2次认错波普吗？
哦，对，
对，所以可能是那一只。
What did I tell you? You have to believe us. Go find him. Because you still can't do anything by.
比利。
I suppose it has to do with his father's death. Well, coming to say these strange things, I mean...
It was before your husband died that your son started talking about his friends, wasn't it? So I don't think there's a connection. They could simply be figments of his imagination.
这只狗真的是为了画出来它很瘦，弄得很奇怪。
You don't seem to be in good spirits.
I've had enough of this hospital. They keep asking me things. It's like they're mad at me.
我真的觉得苏菲完全应该要相信那个威尔可以听到动物说话，毕竟他自己可以跟妖精对话。
对，没错。
Yes, so it seems, even though there's nothing wrong with you.
Hey, why don't you try talking to everyone, Billy? Then everyone would believe me. They'd understand that I wasn't just a weirdo talking to nothing.
Well, didn't I tell you before? No one will believe in a talking dog. Why don't I tell you a secret as proof of being a good friend? I'm being mistreated by my master here. He last fed me 2 days ago. And the last time before that, I forget when.
That's awful.
And that's not all. The doctor here often brings a woman to the examining room. It's not his wife. There's a repulsive smell of perfume left in that room. Well, animals don't lie, unlike humans. So I want you to trust me. Try it. Go and see if what I told you is true.
我刚刚在想一件事情，威尔这个能力如果可以持续保持，而且没有那个就是可以正常发动的话，我觉得他以后可以去当宠物沟通师。
我也觉得，
真正的沟通，
真正的沟通。
Will, how have you been lately? Are you still talking to those friends?
I'm not talking to you anymore. You're a bad man.
Why am I a bad man?
Don't mistreat old Billy.
What's that?
Don't mistreat old Billy! Poor Billy's just a bag of bones. You're not feeding him at all.
这个东西不用说，那个之前不用比利告诉你说他没有吃饭，谁都看得出来，好不好？
陈爱。
What are you talking about? Billy's my dear dog. I would never mistreat him. Granted, I haven't fed him this morning yet. Yesterday. Did I feed him? Maybe the day before. I've been rather busy.
干你娘！不要养动物啊！看。
And not just that, you're bringing a woman here. You're a liar, Doctor! A big unfaithful coward!
Will, calm down. You came here to talk to me, didn't you? Not to fight.
Don't touch me!
Ah! Stop it! Let go! Let go, I say! You little demon! Horrible!
好了，那个把这件事情弄出去，让这个心理智商师倒闭吧。
真是觉得小威尔好可爱哦！
小威尔真的好可爱哦，都是医生的错。
医生在搞啊！
顺便报到斗宝团体那边，让他被网民攻击。
Believe us, Will. We don't lie. Someday one of us will appear before you. One who understands you well.
其实吗？
Follow him.
那不是比利，因为比利他那时候已经是个老狗了，不可能还活着。哎，我觉得他讲的应该不是婆婆啊，因为毕竟那个在第一个好结局里头，还是告诉我们说要脱离就是对这些非人事物的依赖，还是要回去依赖人类。Everyone watching you 。哪个白痴？
在那边写东西不好好写。
对啊，要贴也不好好贴，那个毛骨悚然的感觉好像消失了。嗯，好壮观，能看到整片森林。这片森林真的好大啊！这座医院一定是为了不让人知道才建在森林里的，毕竟他们有一大堆奇怪的家伙，他们当然也想要隐瞒。好，这边都看过了，跳过。没有啦，没有啦，威尔，你只是有一点超能力而已。嗨，骑士。
What are you doing out here? You found your rat yet? You said earlier about how Pop could talk. Do you actually think that?
I should have never told you that. I already knew you wouldn't believe me. It's how it's been for a long time. I see animals talking and things others don't see, but no one's ever believed me. The truth is, all animals can talk, but no one believes them, so they don't.
Who told you that?
Old Billy, an old skinny dog at my counselor's place.
Won't talk as nobody'll believe it, huh? Sounds like somebody I know. So, what started it?
Huh?
Animals talking? Seeing weird stuff. Was there something that started it all off?
What started it? It was the Hanged Man.
Oh, yeah?
Ugh, enough! The more I say, the more you'll think I'm nuts.
Well, suppose you might fall under that category. When I was a kid, I judged a lot by what's visible. This person looks good. This person's athletic. This person's smart. The seeds of imagination get trimmed as soon as they bud, because in a small community, they just get in the way. Not many people can grow them right. If you can get a good flower to bloom, that can be a big advantage to you. Nothing to moan and groan over.
Just stop it! Don't talk like you understand. You're just saying you don't believe me either, right?
我现在仔细想想，那个比利说的那个了解那个威尔的人，应该指的是骑士，因为在目前的剧情里头，只有骑士在跟威尔对话的时候，会去一直试图了解他为什么会这么说，为什么会这么想。
Sure, I'm not going to believe you, but I do happen to think it's very interesting. Something wrong with that?
先不说罗伯特嘛，那个艾德他遇到这件事情的时候，也是无条件就接受了那个威尔这么说，就是老鼠会说话这件事情。 但是并没有去理解说为什么会有这件事情。但是其实，那个苏菲那边的话也是完全不相信，或者说不愿意相信威尔说的话。那其实这边的话，就算不相信，也还是很努力的去了解为什么会发生这件，为什么那个威尔会讲这件事情。
我觉得其实真的是个，他真的是个很好的人。像他讲话真的有点
嘴贱。
Because of my weirdness, people suspect Mom of treating me badly. I don't want to trouble her anymore.
嘛，那个骑士的嘴大家都知道，他太太也说过了，对。
What do you think parents are for? They act like
这电影不
stepping
是一
stones
天
for
两
their
天
kids.
事。
If you can make her smile someday, it's fine. How about you give up your rat search for today? It's only going to get darker. Besides, David's worried about you.
No, he's not. Like he could be worried about me.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm not his cousin. I'm David's little brother. It's just our father who's the same, but for a long time I never knew. But my mom was on the phone the other day.
Mr. Hoover, please, just...
我觉得打电话的人也有问题。谁？
No,
当
I
然是我
didn't
们的
know.
大卫小
But
可爱啊！
真的是大卫小可爱
Will
啊！
has nothing to
我
do
觉得
with
是
this,
接电
alright?
话的人都有问
Please,
题。
don't say anything to...
哦，你是说接起来就直接认为对方是想有不怀着不好的意图？
对对。
Mom?
Will! Sorry about that. It's time to eat, isn't it? I'll start getting it ready.
也是啦，大卫小可爱他应该也只是想知道他老爸到底怎么回事而已。啊，这个遗物也整理得很不好，这个东西应该要优先处理掉的。
可是毕竟他是夹在书里面，可能没有人知道他在里面。
也是啊。
I found out by reading Dad's diary. After Mom got pregnant with me, he divorced David's mom.
外遇可耻。
Mom never knew Dad had another family until he died. He kept it a secret the whole time. There were a lot of photos kept in the diary. Photos of David and his mom. He wrote about a lot of old memories and things, too. He also wrote, I regret abandoning my family.
哦，讲到这个，我刚刚想到那个，就是那个，你知道美国有一个节目叫做《莫里秀》吗？那个基本上就是那个，你可以把它当成那个分手擂台的，就是更夸张一点。
更夸张一点吗？
对，因为它的里头有一个环节是怎么样？那个你觉得孩子不是亲生的，那你可以过来验 DNA。
嘿，
对，我在想，那个里头很多对，就是不知道为什么，反正就是吵说这孩子不是我的，如果是我的我就养，不是我的我才不要养之类的什么鬼话，就是对，就是这样子，然后就开始就是说那个女方怎么样，男方怎么样，然后开始吵架这样子。然后我最不能理解的是，为什么验完 DNA 之后，他们可以马上和好？
很明显是在演。
为什么？为什么这种时候不是应该来一巴掌，然后永远分手吗？但是孩子的钱你要出，对不对？
在那边，
对不对？不管是是或不是，这不是都应该要立马分手吗？为什么？
那怎么会和好啊？
不能理解，我难得。算了，继续。
Whenever I meet him, David won't even look at me. I doubt I'll ever be forgiven for abandoning my frail wife and my middle school-aged son. The diary also had a letter in it. The letter came with the hangman card and said, "You're a demon child."
So that's that letter you have?
I'm sure this letter didn't come from Dad. It must have been addressed to me and he hid it. After all, I stole Dad away from David. It's all because of me. I ruined David's family.
So you think it was David who wrote that letter? And David was the one who called and made your mom cry?
No, not necessarily. It's just I can't think of any other possibility. Mom is always cheerful and tough, but she was crying. If Mom's being threatened by somebody, I'm not able to protect her. Pop tried to stop me. He said, "What good will it do to go? What can you even do?" But I just couldn't stand it. Mom had David's address written down, so I used that too.
Uh-huh. Well, you didn't have to lie and say you were his cousin.
David was the one who said that. After I broke some merchandise at a fishing shop and he got called in.
Eh? What'd you do that for?
Dad liked to fish. He used to take me along. I was lost and wandered into a fishing shop, and I saw the same fishing rod Dad used to have. When I thought of how Mom was suffering because of Dad, before I knew it, I was stomping it to pieces. I came to apologize to David, to say I'm sorry for messing up his family. And yeah, I went and did that and caused him more trouble, so I ended up just running away. Why am I such a coward? I don't know what I should do anymore.
Well, not to stomp all over your determination, but I don't think the letter you've got was written by David. That isn't David's writing. And at least in my opinion, he doesn't have the guts to threaten others. He's stupidly good-natured.
对啊，大卫小天使。
On top of that, you say David called your mom, but you didn't hear the conversation, right? Isn't it jumping the gun to say he's threatening her?
Then this letter...
Whatever it was that led you here, you came to talk to David, right? And David could have pretended you were a stranger, but he didn't. He decided to take you with him. He must have wanted to talk to you. In which case, you ought to meet him properly. If you think you've troubled him, apologize for it. You're only a real coward if you give up now.
There's one other person I need to apologize to.
Who's that?
The owner of the fishing shop. He was too scared and nervous, so I never apologized for breaking the merchandise.
Then you'd better do that.
Yeah.
I'll be heading out after a little more searching. You should consider the same. If you really want to keep going, there's always tomorrow. See you.
Keith! Keith, was your son important to you?
Yeah, best guy in the world. I still think so now. I wouldn't call your old man's decision right or wrong. Either way, it hurt people, and he regretted it himself. Putting yourself through pain might seem irrational to you, but that's the way a lot of things are. If you butt at everyone, it'll be hard to live. What I can say is, don't grovel. Your old man didn't make his decision for you to do that. It was just his way of settling things. Stick out your chest and don't lose sight of your goal. You didn't come all this way to cry and say, "It's my fault," did you?
Ah. 小可爱们，
真的小可爱们啊，这个叫声好可爱。
你他妈我还是被吓到了。威尔的叫声太可爱了，
真的。
这个啦。哦，对对对，想让那个东西要触发一下。 一下，肯尼·詹金斯。所以罗伯特到底上来干嘛的？
罗伯特？
对啊，他上去弄了那幅画，然后干嘛的？
感觉他是要看，然后这就是他一个不小心就把他弄倒。
可爱，
可爱。
那是什么？你到底走到中间，你就过去会死吗？
人家小可爱会怕啦。
也是啦，又不是什么赵大胆。哦，我看到了那个房间。哼哼哼哼哼哼，这小可爱的叫声真的很可爱。恶魔。如果这封信不是大卫写的，那究竟是谁呢？话说回来，文章开头有引号，但结束的地方却没有，难道还有其他后续的内容吗？大卫看起来人很好啊，从那时之后完全没有改变。进入回忆了。
没错。
What are you doing there?
There's a ladybug.
Hey, there sure is. It's
稍等我一下哦。好，我会收到。
cute. So, why are you here?
'Cause my dad died.
I see.
I don't really get it. What does it mean he died? Did Dad go somewhere?
He went above the sky, I guess.
If I took an airplane, could I go see him? I'm too scared to get on airplanes.
Oh.
There's no need for that. You'll meet him someday.
What's it like above the sky? Can I get there too?
It's a good place, but you can't be going there yet. Only good men can go there.
Good men? Is Dad a good man?
I don't know. Can you tell me something? What kind of person was your dad? Did he play with you a lot?
Yeah, he played with me all the time. Dad likes to fish. He takes me with him, but it's sort of boring. But see, he drives me there, down to the lake, and I like cars, so it's really fun.
I see. Then your dad must be a good man. I'm sure he's waiting for you there, above the sky. Once you become an adult, and a good man, it might be nice if you go visit him.
My name's Will. Actually, it's William, but everybody calls me Will. Who are you, mister?
I'm David. David Hoover. See you, Will.
天哪，那个小西装好可爱哦，
超可爱。
我也不愿意这样想啊。大卫竟然写了这封信，可是我想不出还有谁。启司好像很了解大卫，如果他这么说的话，这封信肯定不是大卫写的。怎么可能是大卫写的嘛？对不对？
哇喂，小可爱呢。
对啊，他是我们的天使哎。应该说，这个里头除了那几个坏人担当以外，有谁不是天使吗？
真的，
大小姐，你累了对不对？
有一点点。
大小姐再撑一下，还有结局还有一段时间。
没有问题的，我期待你看到结局。
啊、好好，那有什么问题呢？要不是这个游戏跑不起来的话，我就跑了。好的，走吧。不能从这边走吗？对不起，看启示录还是觉得很好笑。
哼，小可爱，
小可爱。
Hey, is anybody there?
我觉得他乖乖待在这里，说不定其实蛮安全的。
Keith! Keith, hey, open up! Open the door! Keith!
倒吊男。对了，倒吊男是一切的起因。哦，对，这个也看过了。
Hey, what are you doing over there?
Does it look like I'm playing around?
这个倒吊男叔叔其
My
实人还
mom
不
said
错
you
啦。
shouldn't climb trees.
Oh, I'm not climbing. I'm hanging.
Why are you hanging?
Why do you think?
I don't know.
I'm sure you will someday. I'm not hanging because I want to. I was hanged by all the things in this world. It started with a minor sense of wrongness in myself, in others, in society, in the world. A deficit of things that should just naturally be. Mere nagging feelings that seemed to corner me without even noticing. They got bigger, made me suffer, until they became a rope around my neck. Beware, Will. Never overlook even the most trivial feelings and sensations. Never shut your eyes to the oddities you sense. Everything you feel, that is your ally, and the very world itself. Never doubt it. If you do, it will all become your enemy.
这个叔叔真的不错，还会那个在最后给那个后辈一点人生启示。
I'm sure the things that cornered me will someday stand behind you too.
I don't really get it. But I feel like you're saying something really important. Can I come visit you again? I want to hear more.
You can come see me anytime. I'll be waiting.
I'm gonna go play outside, Mom!
Don't go playing in the woods in the back. There might be policemen there.
觉得他那个就是我要出去玩，那个声音好可爱，
真的小可爱，
小可爱。
现在也还是小可爱。 哎，小可爱，其实你放心啦，你只是就是他们有点对那个该怎么讲，这两个兄弟真的很像。
对，但我觉得弟弟好了一点。
弟弟的症状还比较轻一点，毕竟活得还不够久嘛。
对，
但是在那个大卫是已经走了不少歪路了，然后才变成那个样子。然后那个威尔他现在只走了一些歪路而已。
我觉得应该这样讲，两个应该都没有走歪路，两个人走的都是就是衰路。
衰，
我觉得这不是他们的问题，这就是衰。
像大卫想当空军，可他妈偏偏有色盲。
对，而且还是那种很少见的白粉。
唉，惨呐，
哭啊！
讲真的，他们真的蛮衰的。那个爸爸是那样子的家伙，
对。
然后那个小时候遇到一些奇奇怪怪的事情。折了，
太苦了，
哎，太苦了。嘛，大卫是在追寻另外一个那个扭曲男的时候，让重新正视自己的人生，让自己走回正直的路。那现在威尔就是也是在自我疗愈中啊，要解开那个家庭的心结。我有点忘记接下来要干嘛了。
接下来就是去啊。
哦，对，差不多了。
然后听到声音，去上面找那个哥哥。
Hello,
Will.
What are you doing over there?
It's nothing. Just, looking at this art. Anyway, Will, I was looking for you. I know I was told to leave, but I really wanted to apologize. I'm truly so sorry for earlier. I had no idea that was your rat.
It wasn't Pop.
啊，对，我想起来了，那个洞里头好像之前那个有藏了什么东西，然后罗伯特把它取出来。
藏了什么东西？
就是你看啊，那个画原本盖的地方是不是有个大洞？
哦，
我记得之前那个我有跑去调查过，他是说里头可能原本藏了什么东西，然后罗伯特把它拿走了。
我猜是枪。
哦，对，合理。
Huh?
That rat wasn't Pop, so you don't need to apologize.
Oh, good. Oh, that's wonderful.
Hey, Robert, why did you grab me earlier?
Sorry for that. I was a bit bewildered after having the detective glare at me. I'd advise staying away from that detective. You can't tell what he's thinking. Say, Will, did you really get separated from your friend? If you like, I'll search with you. Can you tell me what he looks like?
I don't wanna.
Why not?
Because you're a liar. You were looking for someone in the library. Saying you came here for nostalgia is a big fat lie. And when you grabbed me, it was right after I said Ed's name. You're still looking for something even now, aren't you? I'm sure you're not a bad person, but you're hiding something. That's why you're always averting your eyes. And yeah, Keith might be scary, alright. Someone who sneaks around in secret like us. But he looked me in the eyes and talked to me. and it felt like he understood me. But you, what are you hiding?
It's not like I'm keeping secrets because I want to, you know? Why did this have to happen to me? I haven't done anything. And after I'd finally crawled my way up from that shithole of a life, it's all his fault. That damn father of mine. Why? I can't.
Keith!
Will, get over here.
It's all him.
Keith, this guy's acting weird.
Come on, over here.
It's all him.
Let go of Will.
Don't move a muscle. Get rid of your gun. I said get rid of it.
Do you realize what you're doing?
Detective, tell me the truth. You suspect me, don't you? That's why you're watching me. I didn't kill my father, I tell you. I despised him, certainly. An alcoholic who didn't do any real work, quick to turn violent. But once I got away from him, I've been doing nothing but honest work. Why would I go kill him and make myself unhappy again? Please, stop trying to hunt me down. If you keep chasing me, I feel like I'll go insane.
We don't suspect you. The circumstantial...
Then why assign...
Thought I told you. You think of you, but not to him.
我们就按快一点，看看有没有内容好了。
Please.
这段演出很棒，但听太多次了。
Detective, please. Won't you let my little brother Ed go? He's just not the kind of person to kill. You've never talked to my brother. It wouldn't be a surprise for... It's true. That's why, now, I have to protect him, before he becomes any more unhappy.
Don't get the wrong idea. If he gets away now... If you're going back to the hotel, I can escort you.
I'm fine on my own. Or rather, let me be alone.
Are you hurt?
顺带一提，这件事情也是那个属下艾瑞克的错。
对，
怎么还没开除？
I'm fine.
怎么不好好看好人呢？
怎么不开除他？气死！
Keith, so it was Robert's dad who got killed?
I told you not to get involved. Come on, Will. Don't you feel like leaving yet? Don't know why I bothered to ask.
就这个，你看，
对，这应该是藏了手枪在里面。
这是一把完好的手枪。
Keith!
What? I haven't seen your rat.
Keith, I've met Ed.
What? Here? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Did you ever tell me he was a killer? Pretty sure you didn't. Ed said he'd been living here for a little while.
I get it. That lousy Robert. Will, it's time to put your rat search on hold. You're getting out of here. I've got to go catch Ed.
But by yourself? You should call for help.
My phone's busted, and I wouldn't want him to get away while I'm out.
Oh. From when you saved me from drowning?
Uh-huh. But no sense in worrying about it now. Let's go.
Wait, I'm fine on my own. I can make my way back. Keith, you hurry up and get Ed.
Nope, we're going together.
I said I'm fine. Catch him quickly. That's the scarier thing to me.
Don't you dare take any detours. Hurry out of here, and go straight to David's. Got that?
Yeah.
Alright, go.
Go!
Oh, Keith. Here, your pistol. It fell into the room upstairs.
Thanks.
走。嗨，噗噗。I jump, you jump, remember?
Don't go in there!
I jump, you jump.
Okay, you jump, I jump, remember?
Grab on, quick! Climb up!
啊！超恶。超恶。
Didn't I tell you to hide over there? Why did you go all moving around?
Sorry, Rob. I was looking for something. This right here, it's Mr. George's notebook. He showed it to you too, right?
That's neither here nor there. Someone found out you're here, Ed. A boy looking for his friend mentioned you.
You mean Will?
Yes, him. And that detective who's after you is here too. If Will tells him about you, it's all over. Let's get out of here, quickly. First things first, I'll get you to Sunnyside. My colleague Miles has a beachside cabin. It's not a popular area. You can hide a while there.
Sorry, Rob. I can't leave here just yet.
What are you talking about? What do you have to do?
Like I said, it's about this notebook. Will found it for me. Now I know the method. You remember, right? What Mr. George and everybody said.
You can't be serious. You're going to take the word of that insane bastard?
Don't use bad words. I really hate them. Don't you know that?
Shut the hell up! This is not the time!
I'll go to the police.
What was that?
Once I'm done with this, I'll turn myself in. I did something wrong, so that's the right thing to do.
You don't have to do that! Listen, yes, you did something bad. You killed a man. But our old man tormented you for years. He threatened you, beat you, took your money. Who's going to have a problem with his death?
Rob. Thank you for hiding me. Bringing food really helped too. But it's okay now. I don't want you to go through any more trouble for me. And with everyone saying you're a killer, I'm sorry.
You just don't listen, do you? Don't you dare turn yourself in. You don't need to suffer any more for that asshole.
Rob, stop it. Don't use bad words like that.
What's wrong with calling an asshole an asshole? And tell me, are you really taking what George said seriously? Don't believe in the ramblings of a criminal. Don't you know it's all goddamn nonsense? All stained with this shithole shit.
Stop it! I told you, I hate it. I hate bad words like that. My head's hurting.
I'm the one whose head is hurting. You're all bastards! Every one of you! Wake up, Ed. You're the biggest victim here.
Stop.
Why do you have to drag us down?
Stop it! Stop it!
用力一点
Stop it!
再多一点 再多一点
Stop it!
用力一点，艾德，加油，艾德
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
只看过好结局的那个，就是跟没有跟苏菲挽留那个结局的话，就是对罗伯特，哦天啊，就觉得哦天啊，他这样子好像也挺可怜的。然后现在不是，没有，
用力一点，
用
力
一点
啊，
大力一点。
It happened again.
我算是知道作者为什么要安排这段剧情了，舒服，
舒服。
抱歉了，艾德。
What should I do? Now it won't be enough. I'll need to go looking. But first... Will. I need to find Will.
下烂。哦，不用感觉害怕。如果你经历过另外2个结局，你就会觉得这个很爽了。
真的。
哦，哦，爽到不行。哦，太舒服了，谢谢艾德。嗨，艾德。
Will.
我没有，我得逃走。
Did you find your talking rat? Oh, I wanted to meet him. Too bad.
Ed, did you kill your dad?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. That day I messed up at my job at the Chinese place and got fired. When I got home and told my dad, he got really mad and hit me. He always hit me, but he said something that time. Why do you make me suffer? Because of you, I'm unhappy. It was a huge shock. I always thought that by working and everything, I was making him happy.
这个人家的幸福不重要啦。
Before I knew it, he was on the floor, bloody. My hands were all bloody too. I killed my dad and fell into the pits of unhappiness. I didn't know what to do. I just wanted to disappear somewhere. That's when I remembered this place. We were poor and suffered, but I liked how everyone helped each other here. Once I got here, Rob came for me. He figured I must have been hiding here. It seems like Rob was doing all sorts of things to help me escape. He brought me clothes and food. But still, I've decided I won't run anymore. Between Dad and Rob, I've done unforgivable things.
You'll go to the police?
Yeah, once I'm done with something important.
Something important?
What Mr. George taught me. All the homeless people who lived here suffered because we were people who couldn't work and did bad things and betrayed people. The priest said we were punished for our deeds, so we had to do good work for society and make everyone happy. Mr. George said, all the years you suffered, those were the best years of your life. But they weren't happy years. No matter what, we couldn't become happy. After all, for someone to be happy, it takes the sacrifice of other people, especially sinful people. The same way our sacrifice made other people happy. For us to become happy, we had to sacrifice others. That's why Mr. George and the people who agreed with him did that.
You mean the incident 15 years ago?
Right. He called it like a ritual to become happy. Rob dismissed it as just self-destructive. I guess someone like him couldn't understand. Someone who could work hard and crawl out.
But they were all arrested, right? The ritual didn't make them happy at all.
It's not about good and evil in the law, and it's not about good and evil in society. It's a trial to become happy. It's just the first step to escape from your suffering. It's not the result at the end that's important. It's the process.
这句话不是这样用的。
哎呀
I don't get it.
I guess you wouldn't. But that's fine. This is our philosophy that only we know. No one else needs to understand it.
不，我觉得问题大得很。
Will, it was when I met you and heard your words that I was reminded of Mr. George's teachings. When I first saw you in the hall, you were confessing. I'm a demon child. Because of me, a family fell apart. I'm glad I met you. I want to be happy too.
哦天哪，他的那个惨叫声真是
很吓人，又很可爱。
对，
孩子啊，你还是太甜了啊！
真的。
赶快去找骑士叔叔，骑士叔叔可以带给我们无限的安全感。在他被那个瓦力砸中之前，
你过分了！你知道他这个安全感不到1秒，你知道吗？
哦，我们是安全感来了。
I thought he told you to leave.
Ed killed Rob, and now he's gonna kill me.
What?
So, Ed.
Wait, first I'll get you out of here. Let's head for the exit.
来了，我们的安全感！哇，我现在好有安全感哦！
不到3秒。
Get back！
安全感
没了！哭啊！哭啊！
哭啊
Keith! So much blood. What do I do? I think there were towels in the staff room downstairs.
安全感！
哭啊哭啊！
哭啊！
太哭了！
叔叔，我们来了啊！
This person's a detective, huh? I saw him in a magazine once. He's a bad person. He kills lots of people.
Huh?
Good. You wouldn't have been enough.
劝你放下我们骑士叔叔哦，他杀的人可都是坏人呢。
Because now I need to make up for Rob, and not just Dad. I'm glad I met him too. Now I can clear up 2 misfortunes and be happy.
Ed! Stop it! This is just a joke, right?
我看起来像在开玩笑吗？
Don't move, Will. Just follow me and don't do anything. Or else I'll snap his neck. The rope's a little long. Will, do you have a knife or something? Lend it to me. Now I'll hang you up and cut open your stomach. That's what Mr. George did, right here. It said so in the notebook, too. It might hurt, but it'll be over quick. Just endure it. Thank you, Will. I'm really glad I met you.
不够准，差一点。
Keith!
Don't move. I'll untie the rope.
Keith! Keith! Get up, come on! What do I do? I need to get away from here. But... What should I do?
Ah, jeez, I can't stand to watch this.
哦，婆婆，你终于来了。
Looks like you've gotten yourself in one heck of a mess while I've been running around, eh, Will?
Pop! Please help me. I don't know what I should do. Tell me.
Use your head. You can't be relying on me forever.
I can't. I can't do anything.
Oh, really? You realize if you do nothing, that guy'll kill you?
I don't want that.
Well, you could always just save yourself.
No! I definitely don't want Keith being killed.
Then you better do something. He'll come back while you're dawdling. Oh, fine. I'll give you a hint. Beat it!
Huh? What are you talking about? I can't run away and leave Keith behind.
Will. You're a clumsy coward. Running's your strong suit, right? Just gotta add a little courage to it. I have given you enough hints now. To protect the guy, you gotta run. You get me?
I see what you're saying. But if I mess up, I know. I'll look for a weapon.
Don't even think about it. Sure, even a rat like me can bite back at a cat when he's cornered. But what happens after that? Once you taste blood, you'll do it again. Will, you've been kept up in your room, looking out the window, and you felt like that showed you what the world was, so you despaired. You're scared, afraid that man's hanging from the tree outside, wondering if you'll end up like that too. But that window's fogged up. You gotta leave the room on your own 2 feet. So take the first step. You're not a guy who's taken by delusions and hurts people. Ain't that right? Show 'em the funky strength of your fight.
Will,
Keith!
hide somewhere. Look for a chance to get out of here. Don't let Edward find you.
But what are you gonna do? Once he comes back, he might kill you.
You don't have to worry for a grown-up kid. Think about your own safety.
But...
Listen. Your father died when you were young, but I know he never wanted you to die like this. So, do what I'm telling you. Please.
You're right. But I could tell you the same thing. I know your son wouldn't want you to die like this. I'm going to get his attention and lead him away from here. That way he won't come near you. While I do that, you hide. And when you can, get out of this building.
Stop. Don't be rash.
Keith, thanks for protecting me. I'm glad I can meet you.
Will!
Don't cry. Stop shaking. You can do this. You gotta do this. I know you can definitely do this. Yeah, show them, Will. Go show them how you're not a useless brat.
Oh, 波布。
Will.
Hey, asshole! You want to kill me, right? Go ahead and try. But I bet you can.
I told you, you shouldn't use bad words. I really hate them.
Oh yeah? So what? You think I care what you like or hate? I'm not gonna play along with your shitty philosophy. I'm not like you.
Will!
You angry? Just try and catch me! Dumbass!
气爆！存档，存哪里呢？存这个，
存档，
就存这个。对。哎，我们要走到4楼，然后从快速通道离开，通，
没错。
然后这个时候他会从旁边，哎，不是这里，他会从下一个地方的旁边揪出来，然后威尔会可爱的叫一声。 然后他就不会跟上了。趁这个时候再来看一下地图，下一张是5号。我们从5号、3号快速道路进去以后，我们要往下，然后从往上，从4楼的快速道路离开。
对。
这里吧。 然后他不会追过来，再看一下地图。我们现在要进入4号，我们会从刚才是3号快速道路出去嘛，然后3楼以后往上，从4楼的
那个楼梯到那 library 那一楼，然后再走它快速道路。
对 ，OK。忘记开灯了，哎 ，OK。 想得到，
想得到。
好啊，跟上来啦。OK， 这个地方他不会跟上，再来是3号。我们会从哪里？ 我们从 library 过去以后，5楼对的是哪一张来着？哦，是这个，是这张，是这张吗？对，是这张。6楼下去5楼，然后再来4、3、2，直接下到底吗？
啊，就这样直接走了。
哦，我刚手抖了一下，差点没按到。 都是威尔啦，那个叫声把我吓一跳。跑快点，孩子！
This way, stupid!
哦，我担心的回来看一下，威尔，你还在这里吗？希望他不会对我大喊不要回来。那孩子明明是个胆小鬼，却很容易生气，总觉得就像小动物一样可爱。
Mr. Keith, what happened? Those wounds.
Sophie, lend me a hand.
那跑多远就跑多远吧，要争取时间。我已经不会记啊，应该会死个几次。
嘿。
啊下！恭喜本，恭喜本。等一下，那是死路吗？哎，哦哦，
哎，请光绕住。
哎，good， 死路，没事，是活路。
Will.
Keith should be long gone by now. I told him to run away while I was leading you around. There's no point in just hanging me, right? So this is it for you. Ed, I was always uneasy. I was worried I was delusional and nuts. So the fact that you believed me about Pop and understood what I was saying, it made me happy. But it's no good. If you completely go into your own world, you're ultimately going to be all alone. You can't keep living like that. You won't have faith in yourself. I need to get out of the room I've been in. I need to become an adult. Don't you too? Sacrificing someone won't make you happy. Even if it does, you'll definitely regret it someday. Especially when you're as kind as you are. You need to leave that rundown place and shake off those delusions haunting you. Atone for your crimes, Ed. That's what you need now.
Help me, Will. I don't know what to do anymore. I know there's something wrong with me, but then what should I do?
看医生。
Dad and Rob, they're gone. No one can tell me anymore.
啊，对，要看合格认可的医生。
Please, listen to what I'm saying. There's no other way.
可能可以顺便信个教什么的。哎，请记得选正派的教会。
Even if you become happy that way, it'll still just be you. You'll always be all alone. And someday, you'll end up hanging yourself. I don't want that at all. I'll never be a hanged man!
令人安心的西斯叔叔又来了，
充满了安全感。
Will, are you okay?
Sophie!
啊，是活着的苏菲。
苏菲，
I...
抱歉抱歉，之前让你死的太惨了。
You did good. That was pretty cool.
Will!
Oh?
Jeez, I can't stand to watch this. Don't cry.
Is somebody there?
Over here, Will.
Mr. Rat, you can talk?
Hey, Will, why are you crying?
It's been a while since Dad died, but I still get really lonely sometimes. I think maybe I'll never see Dad again.
Hey now, what's crying going to do for you? Your dad's just gone on a long journey. You'll definitely meet him again someday. To get ready for then, you gotta be a real good man, Will.
A real good man?
I was just thinking about how he could escape from this cage, but I'll put that off. I'll be someone you can talk to for a while. So don't cry all by yourself, Will.
Your stories are always really funny. Oh, Billy talked to me a lot too, but it's a lot more fun talking with you.
人家可是一只绅士鼠呢。
Old Billy, eh? Of course that old man's preaching is boring.
Come to think of it, I haven't seen Billy since you came. Or Mime, or Murdoch, or Misery.
Yeah, they won't be coming back no more, because I sort of came in their place.
What do you mean?
Meetings and farewells come in sets, and it'll be the same for me. Someday I'll leave your side.
You're going away?
Of course. After all, I'm a world-traveling super rat. Can't just sit still in one place.
说你是不是巫师？你是不是用变形之后把自己变成这个样子？
I'll stick with you for now because you're pitiful, but I'm planning to set out again soon.
Don't go. I don't want to be alone.
这孩子好可爱哦！天哪！
I'm lonely. Dad left me without saying anything. Mom might do the same thing. And people say I'm a weirdo who talks to nothing. I have a few friends at school, but I don't have any friends I could tell the truth to. I'm scared that someday I'll be really, really alone. If that happens, what should I do?
Will. Didn't I tell you? You gotta be a real good man. A real good man knows there are hellos and goodbyes. He takes action and tries to see the world for himself. Sure, there's a lot of people who will leave you, but there'll be a lot of people you meet too, see? Hey, Will, you realize that? You're a real clever guy. You're not just a scaredy cat. You're super sensitive to your feelings and changes around you. You think hard about even the smallest things. You try to figure out what happens and why it's that way, and you give it a name and make it yours. Those are your treasures, the essential pillars of your world. But whatever you do, those pillars crumble. You gotta get new ones, or else you can't keep up with the world. You gotta meet lots of people, experience lots, and keep your world fresh. Do that and you'll never be alone. So listen, Will, you should never despair all alone. You can't hide in your own world. When you're uneasy, you can always remember me, the super rat who gives your little self courage.
哦，
I know.
超级老鼠，我们最棒的
I
超
know,
级
Pop.
老鼠。
所以你是不是巫师？
I knew this moment would come for a long time. It's time for us to part. I know that, but I hope you forgive me for still clinging on to you. It's just, I wanted to say goodbye.
Oh.
Does your injury still hurt?
It's better when I'm moving around instead of sitting still. Maybe it'd hurt less if you gave it a little kiss.
Not in front of a child, honey.
He's not a child anymore.
Then I guess I can't say no.
That's right. I'm not a child, so do as you please.
So you're awake. How are you feeling?
My soul's hurt like hell.
I'll bet they do, after all that running around.
Are you okay? Should I call a doctor?
Are you Keith's wife?
Yes, I'm Helena. It's nice to meet you. Your mother's on her way here now. You can meet her soon. I'll go tell the doctor you woke up.
Thanks.
She seems nice.
There's no seems about it. She is.
Keith, what happened with Ed?
He confessed to his father's murder. He's being questioned now. Robert's seriously injured, but he's alive. We're waiting for him to regain consciousness. Their trial will be starting soon. You might need to give some testimony. Are you up for it?
I'll be okay. I can see what happened. David.
Keith, thanks for calling me.
You're late. He just woke up now. I'll step out for a second. Take over for me.
David.
做坏事的小朋友。
Oh.
You idiot! What were you thinking? Disappearing without saying a thing.
大卫这个手下得很重哦，
真的
都出红特效了。
But, I mean...
No buts. Do you know how long I was looking for you?
I caused you trouble, so I thought I shouldn't cause any more.
Didn't you realize disappearing would make me worry more? Doing something so conceited and... You're like your father that way.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Let's talk a little. And don't run this time. Got it?
Okay.
哎呦，这是多了这个剧情。
Thought you quit smoking.
This is my last one.
Seems he found this in his dad's possessions. Figured he didn't need it anymore, so I took it. This is what got him to come here. You wrote this letter, didn't you?
Why do you think that?
It's your writing.
When have you seen my writing?
On the paperwork for the world's worst tour. Got a chance to see it after the fact.
其实你也在这件事上说谎了。
你是个说谎的
Why'd you write this
大
letter?
人，最爱
Are
说
you
谎
trying
的
to
大
frighten
人，
him?
男人的嘴，骗人的鬼。
人的鬼。
You got 1 out of 3. Yes, I'm the one who wrote that. But I didn't mean for it to be a threat. And most importantly, it wasn't addressed to Will. It was to my father. I really resented my father. I was 14 at the time. I couldn't forgive him for abandoning my frail mother. But one day, when he sent pictures of his child, I had a thought. Sure, I resented my father, but was there any reason to resent this child? You're a demon child. Someday you'll be burning in hell for your sins. That's only the first part. But you're blessed, because you had a blessed child. Your child gave you light, showed you the way.
Oh.
Go on, you pitiful man. No one's going to blame you anymore. Familiar with it? It's a quote from Detective Crawford, specifically the Hanged Man episode. My father liked the show and watched it with me. I figured he would know the line, so I didn't even need to write the rest, but I did include the card as a hint. Any child should be blessed. They shouldn't be burdened with their parents' sins. These were words of celebration only he would understand. I just hesitated to write the celebratory part. It was sort of meant to be playful. I'm sure my father must have understood it. That's why he held on to it.
Why'd you call his mother?
It was about money. The money my father left before he left home. I hadn't touched it the whole time. I set aside some for my mom's funeral, but there was a lot left. Then, I remembered Will. Still in junior high, so I thought he might need money soon. Shirley told me I could do what I wanted with it, too. But before that, I wanted to tell Will about her father, so I called Cindy, but she refused me. She said it was too soon to tell Will what his dad did. But I talked with Cindy again earlier, and she understood. Because when Will finds the path he wants, she doesn't want him to have to give it up because of money.
You can just take the inheritance, you know. You're bound to need it sometime, too.
It's stubbornness, plain and simple. I felt like I should support my family with the money I earn, not my father's money. Maybe in spring, I should invite him to a baseball game or something. And if I went with Will to visit his grave, I wonder what our dad would think there in the afterlife.
I'm sure he'd be happy. It's about time for Will to take off. Not going to see him off?
I talked with him plenty earlier. I'm fine.
Right. Me? I'm not sure what I'll do.
What's the matter?
It doesn't feel good keeping secrets from kids. I get the urge to tell them the truth.
I don't think telling the truth is always a good thing, especially when it's to a kid.
Guess so.
男人的罪。
骗人的鬼。
唉，我觉得罗伯特那个打得不够狠，应该再多来几下。
It's cold. I'll go on ahead.
Mom? Sorry for worrying you.
You're saying that now? I worry about you every day. I'm glad that I got to have a proper talk with David thanks to you. Though, leaving without a word to me, not so much. If you make dinner tomorrow, I'll forgive you. I look forward to it. The train's about to leave. Come on, quickly.
Will!
Aww.
Good, I made it in time. You're leaving already?
I decided to go back home for now.
Ah, that's good. Did you find Pop? Oh, really? Too bad. I heard about you and David. Did you talk with him?
Yeah.
What did he say?
If it's fine with you, you can think of me as a big brother. I want to get along with you. He's so dumb. There's no good reason to have a gloomy guy like me as a little brother.
哎呦，你超可爱的。
What are you saying? David said that because that's what he wants. Or is it because you don't want that?
No. It made me really happy. Sophie, thanks for everything. For helping me out.
You should really look at people when you thank them.
Stop it! Don't touch me, you dummy!
国中生。
国中生。
Sorry to butt in, you two.
What is it, Mr. Keith?
I'm sorry we couldn't find your rat.
It's okay. Pop told me all the time, I'm a world-traveling super rat. Can't just sit still in one place. He stayed with me because he pitied me, but maybe he thinks better of me after this. So I'm sure Pop set out on his way. I'm guessing Pop won't come back, but maybe somewhere far away we'll meet again. It's really sad to think of it as a final goodbye, but by the time we meet again, I'll be a good man who he won't be ashamed to call his friend.
Right. That sounds good to me. Cold out here. David said once it warms up, he wants to go to a baseball game with you. So come back in spring.
Give me a call when you come visit. I'll tell you all the good places in town that aren't those creepy woods.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh. 我偶尔会想象，那只渺小的老鼠，小小的身体里承载了多大大的梦想，不论在何处，不论到何方，都一直在旅行。最后那个背影。 天哪，太可爱了！下面那个也太可爱了吧，
对吧？我觉得苏菲真的是
校服苏菲，
走路都是超级快，用飞奔的，
真的。我们充满安全感的骑士叔叔。
哦，超爱这个骑士叔叔站在两人的斜后方那种保护感。
哦。不行，太感动了，我要哭了。哦，这个小老鼠真的好可爱哦！
但还抱着它的那个，
天，睡着了哦！哦，你看那个小雨伞，太可爱了吧！阿毛。
最的旅行老鼠
哦，旅行老鼠，小小的旅行的老鼠，
帅气的波普先生， 永远不会待在同一个地方太久的波普先生。
好游戏，满分10分。哦，这个结局真的太棒了！恭喜您通关了第2轮游戏的好结局路线。这边准备了角色介绍、系列作品介绍以及配音员的留言作为通关特点，请慢慢欣赏哦。再次感谢您游玩 The Handman。哎，哦，这个张出的海报真的是好帅啊！
真的。
哦，好长。作者亲哥哦。不是，怎么有这么飘的故事？等一下，你哥哥发生什么事了？
日本好像很常见呢，被跟这种。
大卫的名字来自于一位演员绿色奇迹，他的母亲。哦，很棒，我觉得 Sandman 也很棒。哦，这张好看呢。朝着不好的方向轻松是怎么回事？哦，那个该怎么讲呢？那个杀人真的也是可爱到不行，
真的。
The Boogeyman， 哦，好帅，
超帅，
太帅了！看看。哦，果然是以 B 级片为感觉的吗？我觉得那个影片，就是他的那个录音特别的棒，一边制作一边理智线锻炼，再也不做高难度游戏了。
不过他这一部真的是 The Boogeyman， 真的是。就是他的结局分歧真的是很容易错过，所以确实真的
高难度。观看角色介绍：14岁主角大卫的同父异母弟弟，个性胆小但有点易怒，敏感且想象力丰富。父亲在他6岁时去世，他和母亲2个人相依为命。和偷钓男对话后，他开始会与奇怪的生物交谈。他对陌生人有强烈的不信任感，无法与母亲或朋友谈及他的感受。在他上小学的时候，他从捕鼠器中救出了波普，之后就一起生活了。顺带一提，他在想，如果妈妈打电话来的话，他会胆怯的半途回去，所以才把手机留在家里。关机啊！太好笑了，我的天哪！原来如此，难怪波普有一只脚是那个就是秃的，
就是脱毛了。
波普年龄不详，自称环游世界的超级老鼠。他好像在全世界旅行过，非常博学。为了把他从捕鼠器中救出来，从此变成他最好的朋友。他被捕鼠器夹住时，右脚有些弯曲，毛发也脱落了。他以自己的经验教会了威尔许多东西。艾德，23岁，口疾青年，个性温和，喜欢动物，但对自己制定的规则过于坚持。一旦规则被打破，就会有骤变的一面。小时候，父亲因为酗酒而失去工作，他们被赶出租的房子，所以在 Deep Woods 那个 Store 高级英文啊。度过了1年左右，父亲杀害父亲后，他在哥哥的协助下躲进废墟。被捕后，他被判及第3级杀人罪，判处10年有期徒刑。27岁，爱德华的哥哥有点神经质，但爱护弟弟。说谎的时候有把脸转向一边的习惯。国中毕业后，他逃离了酗酒和暴力的父亲，在一家工厂找了份工作。现在他结婚，妻子有了身孕。他把艾德杀害父亲的行为归咎于自己把他留在父亲的身边，并想尽一切办法想让他逃走。艾德被捕后，他被指控协助罪犯逃亡，判处3年有期徒刑。 其斯，38岁的 Boogeyman 的主角，强盗杀人组的警探，性格冷静，对任何事情都不为所动，说话刻薄。哼。已婚，独生子死于车祸。他和大卫偶尔会出去喝一杯，同时他也是苏菲父亲的客户，他是苏菲全家的朋友。他正在调查爱德华父亲的谋杀案，寻找其行踪。爱德华的背景将他引导至了高级英文，寻找他
Deepwood Hospital。
哦，好好 ，Deepwood Hospital， 寻找他足迹的线索。苏菲18岁 ，The Sandman 的主角，女大学生，天资聪颖，性格开朗，和朋友瑞根一起在 Mary Kitchen 打工。过去因为大卫而失恋，现在他们是好朋友。所以杀人，你到底把人家的粉红色脑还回去了没？
我觉得这一代的那个苏菲跟威尔有一点点啊，但是赶快把它还回去，拜托，还回去。
商人表示不行，那个我要自己用。父亲在金融公司工作，虽然和他的客户其实也有往来，但因为其实说话比较刻薄，所以他们经常吵架。受大卫的委托，帮忙寻找威尔的下落。他根据目击情报来到了 Deepwood Hospital。大卫·胡佛，28岁的 Cordman 的主角，威尔的同父异母哥哥，性格温和但运气不好。因为父亲出轨有了孩子，所以父母离婚了。父亲在威尔出生6年后去世了。他和母亲长期生活在一起，不过母亲死于脑瘤，目前已婚。但在本作中，他和他的妻子到远方的工作进修。他和苏菲是朋友，他们夫妻俩都和苏菲有往来。以前在某个案件中认识了奇斯，偶尔会出去喝一杯。36岁，威尔的母亲，虽然她是小说家，但她的副业是以外国人为主的英语绘画讲师。平常过着艰苦的生活，不过他坚强的个性使他能度过难关。他和大卫的父亲结婚的时候，不知道他有妻儿，一直到他去世的时候才知道了一切。他和大卫通电话的时候，为了不想把大卫的父亲的事告诉威尔，他拒绝了威尔的升学费用援助。但在正片最后，他们还是和解了。进入配音员房间，嗨，好热闹哦！天哪，
真的。
Hi, my name is Morty, and I had the honor of playing Will in this game. Before I talk a little bit about my involvement with the Strange Man series and the Hanged Man specifically, I'd like to tell you a short story. Before now, I've never voice acted in a more professional setting. The closest I've ever gotten to any of that is sitting in dark rooms playing games with my friends. It's sort of a tradition. We'll boot up a small game, and whoever's there participates by giving a character or two a voice. It became one of our main ways to bond as a group. Over the years, we've done that a lot. My friends were impressed by what I was able to do, but I figured I'd never really have a chance getting a real role. So, up until now, I just did it for fun. The jump from just a fun to playing the main character was huge, but I was so excited and humbled by the fact that someone saw me, a weirdo with dubiously absent gender, way too much time on their hands, as main character material. The prospect of being able to play this game with my friends and show them how far I've come is thrilling, and I'm beyond honored to have been given this chance. Which brings me to my place in the Hangman. I've watched and played the Strange Men series since at least 2013, and I was eager to see what the next installment might be. I saw VG Person's link to the auditions page at some point, and I was intrigued. At the urging of my friends, I thought there was nothing to lose by sending in a couple auditions and seeing what happened. I didn't think anything was going to come of it, if I'm being honest, because I was going to enjoy the game no matter what happened. Imagine my surprise, waking up one morning before class to see an email from Udi, not only saying that I landed the part as Will, but I was almost directly aligned with her vision. Again, it was humbling. And in that moment, I made a commitment to myself and everyone involved. I was going to bring it as the most emotionally unstable but relatable 14-year-old boy I could be. I'll never be sure of people's impressions until after the fact, but just knowing that I brought my A-game into this project makes me proud of the work I've produced.
Aww.
And here we are, hundreds of lines and countless hours spent in a tiny booth later. Despite technical issues of school equipment, threats of getting sick, stresses to my busy college schedule, I've made it to the other side, proud of the work that everyone has done. In closing, a sincere thank you to Udi for believing in what I brought to the table and giving me a chance. I also have additional thanks for VG Person for all her hard work in translating and bringing games to English speakers, and the cast of the Boogeyman and the Hangman for giving it all they've got and inspiring me to do the same. Right now I'm prepping a lot of new social media accounts for a more public face as a content creator, but I'll be putting out some extended thoughts about my role as Will and my involvement with the Hangman at some point. You'll be able to find a link to that and other things at MortyK on Twitter. I'll also eventually make a video about the Strange Men series and how I think it all connects, so I hope to see you all very soon.
Ina.
Hello, and congratulations on making it all the way into this room. You must be quite the gamer. My name is Louis Badalment. I'm an up-and-coming actor and writer. If you're curious about me, I've also written a book called Tales I Grew Up With, The Grandparents, which you can find on Amazon.com, and I'm highly involved with a fun online series called the With Voices Project, which you can find out more about on TV Tropes. Additionally, I do live-action acting. I'll be playing the role of Torres in an upcoming web TV series called Beyond Scope. But that's probably enough self-promotion. Were you expecting that Pop would be used in all the ways he was used in this story? I sure wasn't. First, he was made to be Will's mouthpiece. Then Will chased him all throughout that old abandoned building like Alice chased that white rabbit in Wonderland. And finally, he became Will's cheerleader. Pop's just the most versatile rat ever. Say, which of Uri's Strange Man series did you like best? Besides the Hanged Man, my other favorite is her first one, the Crooked Man, but that's just me. Almost a pity that this will be the last installment of the Strange Man series, but I'm sure Uri has gotten even greater ideas in store. Can't wait to see them in the future.
就是听得出来，那个波普先生的声音听起来确实是台词功底比较厚的人，就是听得出来很专业。Hello， 那我要念出来吗 ？No， 恶魔 ，No， 天使 ，No， 又喵 ，No。谢谢你的关注。我觉得这个名字没事，好，下一个。嗨，大卫。
Hello everyone, I am Ro. Congratulations on clearing the Hangman. I hope you had as much fun playing as I did recording. I really wasn't expecting David to show up in this new game, but I'm very happy to reprise my old role. If you played the Boogeyman and got to the bonus room, you may have listened to my message there. I said I might start a YouTube channel and voice the Crooked Man, which is the game that David stars in. The channel hasn't been fleshed out yet, and I haven't made any content. I apologize. I still plan to do both of these things, but real life is pretty busy. I hope eventually I can do something that you, our gracious audience, will enjoy. If you'd like to contact me, or would like for me to do some voice work, or would just like to send me some comments, feel free to send me a message or comment on my YouTube. My skeleton of a channel is ROUKURO, and this time I promise I'll actually respond. Thank you for listening.
Hey there, thanks for playing the Hangman. I'm McCory, and I provide the voice for Cindy Morton in this game. Now, while I was working on this, I was actually also providing another voice for a different RPG horror game called Kego Totori. You may know me as the voice behind Hotaru, who is a completely different character from Cindy in almost every single way possible, but I still hope I did Cindy justice. Now, if you haven't already, please go show Uri some support, not only for the Strange Men series, but any other projects they work on in the future. Having worked with RPG Maker myself, it is definitely more difficult than it looks, and to see such a well-continued series progress this way is just very inspiring and very interesting, so again, I hope you go show them support, because they definitely deserve it. So once again, thanks for playing.
Oh, 所以语速很快呢。
Hi there! Thank you so much for playing the Hangman. Did you have a great time? I hope you did! I'm Jess, and I provide the voice for Regan in this game. This is my first time recording for an RPG horror game, and it was such a treat. I'm so thankful to be a part of this wonderful project, and I wish the best for everyone in the cast and to Udi on all their future projects that is to come. And a special thank you to Angie. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here right now, so thank you, Angie. A good way to reach me is at my public Twitter account R4V3NBR4IN, which also is Ravenbrain. I usually post all projects that I'm in there. Anyways, ta-ta for now, guys, and once again, thank you so much for playing the Hangman.
Ina，
Hi there, guys. It's me, Chocolate, the voice of Sophie. Congrats on beating the game. I hope you had a good, spooky time playing it. I'm really glad to be in another game in this series, and I'm really excited to play the finished game. Thanks to Uri for making these games, and VG Person for translating them, and all the other voice actors in the games, because you guys are really, really great. I've actually been working on it for a while, but didn't mention it before, so I'll say it here. I'm also working on a game. It's called Dollhouse, and it's kind of a surreal adventure game. It's taking a while since I'm trying to make most of the resources myself, but it's definitely coming along. Anyway, if you want to reach me, I have a Twitter, Art Tumblr, DeviantArt, and a Facebook artist page, and the usernames on all of those are ChocoChocolate. Also, I really love rats. I felt the need to say that because I had to pretend that I was disgusted by a rat when I, in fact, am the opposite of disgusted by rats. I love them. Thank you. Okay, bye.
Aww, 可爱。
Hello, I'm MCB Actual, though you can call me Al, and I voice the fishing store clerk in The Hanged Man. Though, I should say I've always had terrible luck with fishing. The only fish I ever caught was using a bit of cheese, but I digress. About 3 years ago, I was introduced to my first RPG horror game, Mermaid Swamp. Now, numerous translated games later, I'm extremely grateful that my first attempt at voice acting was for one of Uri's works. In a way, things have come full circle, though it's probably a circle of horror, monsters, and bad endings. Anyhow, I'd like to express my deepest thanks to Uri for making this all possible, to VG Person for their impeccable translations, and to you, the player, for coming along for the ride. You can find me hanging around, pun intended, on YouTube and Twitter as MCB Actual, so feel free to swing by and say hello. And so, thank you for playing The Hanged Man, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Or night, depending on when you're playing the game, I suppose. Take...
啊，不好意思断掉了，再见。
Hey there, I'm JT Homeslice, or Jamie, whatever you like. I dabble in a bunch of creative stuff like YouTube junk, the occasional dumb game, music, and now voiceover. I saw a friend post about the auditions and thought I'd throw my hat in the ring. I researched the Strange Man series beforehand and thought they were really cool. I'm really happy to be a small part of this rad series. This is actually the first project I've been a part of as a voice actor. It's a huge honor. I hope to be a part of Uri's projects in the future too. Anyway, if you want to see what I'm up to, Twitter is the best bet, at JT Homeslice. I'm JT Homeslice pretty much everywhere else too. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the game, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
我现在想不起来这位小姐是谁。
Hey, I'm Leanna Esteban, or, well, some of you know me as Ringer. I also make pixel horror games, and I don't know if you've heard of them, but I call them the UX series, and currently in progress is Flux and Lux. And I've been a huge fan of Uri's games, and, well, I only played The Crooked Man, and I counted how many times I died, and I died approximately 33 times. And I was using a walkthrough. It took me about 2 hours to get through it. But, even though I'm a horror game enthusiast and a horror game creator, I really like voice acting, and I wanted to try out for this game, and I thought it would be fun. I didn't think I would be able to be accepted into the game as an actual voice actor, so I woke up one day and I saw that I received a message from Uri, and I was crying. I was crying because I was so excited to be part of this project. So, I hope you enjoyed the game. I'm pretty sure this is the end of the game. And, I hope you enjoyed my performance. Keep an eye out for my own games too. I'd appreciate if you would play some of them. And in the future, I hope that you'll see me in even more games. Thank you.
我现在才看到他在这里。
I'm Patrick.
他是我一个
Hangman.
在窗外的角
And
色。
talking with me, especially you, Zach. Thank you, Yuri, for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this series that I have enjoyed so much. Also, thank you, Maddie, for pushing me to do this in the first place. it's my first voice acting role, and I'd like to thank you for getting me here. Stay beautiful, folks, and I hope you get to hear from me again.
我觉得配得很好。
Hello, this is Teach. I am the creator of the With Voices series, which takes games like these and gives them voices. So you can imagine my surprise when I actually get to take part in a game like this. I am very fascinated with the Strange Men series, and have always been looking forward to the next installment in the story. I have always loved how one installment leads to the other, and at the same time the way each one is a unique story with a different kind of strange man. It's been an honor and a pleasure to take part in this final installment of the Strange Men series, and I love the aspect of a fully voiced game. I'll gladly try out for any future game Uri tries to make. By the way, for those of you who are wondering about my work, I've done Mogeko Castle with voices, The Great Garden with voices, and Garden Grey Thou with voices. I'm currently working on Undertale with voices Genocider, and Secret of Mana Theater with voices, and one of these days I'll tackle the Crooked Man with voices and the Sandman with voices. Though I wonder what I should do once I reach the Boogeyman with voices.
该不应该是什么翻译啊？这一打的字哦，他这里提到的游戏都好好玩哦。这些配角我都不记得是谁了。
Congratulations on completing The Hanged Man. Can I make some clap sounds? You did it! So, what ending did you get? Good? Bad? Or does this room only appear in the good one? Well, you'll know, I guess. So, how's it going, guys? I'm Stray Hiryu, a Let's Player on YouTube. I have been looking forward to this game ever since the Boogeyman, and I have been keeping an eye out if it's also gonna have voice acting. So when I saw that auditions were up, I went for it and got a part. It's an extra, but still happy that I got a voice in. It's also my first time to actually voice act in a game. Even though I didn't have that many lines, I still tried my best and hoped it turned out great. I had some fun doing them. Thank you, Yuri, to let me have a part. Well, enough talking to me. Talk to the other voice actors.
Oh, yo. Go.
Arf, bark, growl, howl, whine, and woof. Which is your favorite dog noise? I'm quite partial to whining and whimpering myself. Hello to you, and congratulations on making it into yet another one of Uri's Games bonus rooms. I hope you had fun, or if you were watching someone else play through, that you enjoyed the story at least. My username's Loco, but you can call me Loco. My real name is Francisco Lorvilaos, but don't bother remembering it. Aren't Uri's games great? I'm not attempting to suck up here. I genuinely love that aspects of real-life drama, psychological horror, and potentially unexplained supernatural events all coexist in Hair the Blank Man series. I auditioned for a lot of the adult male roles very close to the deadline, so I was kind of surprised that I was contacted to take even a single one of them. It ended up being Old Man E, I think, and I had to submit a lot of weird takes for said role, so when I found out that it was for Old Billy, a dog, I thought that Uri must have wanted one of my deeper, gravelly attempts, so I recorded my lines like that. Except it turns out she actually liked a different take for that role, and I only learned this around the time the area where I live in was particularly noisy due to a city fair and lots of rain. Needless to say, at the time I'm recording this, I might still be about to make a third alternate take, because I can't seem to reproduce the wheezing voice she wanted perfectly anymore. I have no idea how I did it during my audition. Anyway, I'm not a professional by any means, in fact I'm unemployed. I'd like to make games, but mostly I'm known for drawing, animating very slowly, and talking over video games whilst mishearing other people. I have no idea if players who see this room have seen every ending, but hopefully you have, because I'd like to maybe speak with those players right now, especially the ones who saw an ending with Old Billy. Everyone else, close your eyes and cover your ears, okay? So, I think it's a comforting idea that Will gets to be with Old Billy in that ending. There's nothing more ideal than an imaginary dog for someone who lost their fingers, you know? It's the only kind of dog such a person might still get to pet, by imagining that they're petting it. Sure, it's a little morbid, but you have to take your silver linings where you can find them, you know?
Oh.
In conclusion, Old Billy's a good dude. Anyway, hope you're all happy and well. See you!
啊，对啊，那个结局啊， 受伤。
烂
I'm
烂
Matti
掉
Malli. I'm
烂
also known as
掉
evangelistic actor around the webs. I have a YouTube channel. There's some of my reviews about Finnish movies and my own creative efforts and stuff I haven't published there in a while. But hopefully by the time this game has been published, there's more stuff. But yeah, I haven't played any of the Strange Men games before, but I knew they had a reputation, so when my fellow voice actor Teach provided a link to this casting call in a Skyrim group we both are in, I decided to give it a try if I could leave my mark on something that is downloaded by, I don't know, thousands maybe. So yeah, thanks to Uri for giving me this opportunity. And even though my role as a model owner wasn't that big, I made those 6 lines, goddammit. Well, when after completing the recording, I did play the other 3 games, and yeah, they had their own problems, each one of them. I could go more detail, but I want to say that what is common to all of those 3 is strong writing and great feelings and almost makes you cry kind of a hefty drama. So I really dig the writing and many of the characters the series has to offer. Well, because I had such a small role in this during one scene, I can go most of the hanged man by blind, so it's going to be an interesting experience for me as well once this game is released. So hopefully I will enjoy it as much as you do. But I guess I could tell something about myself. I have done voice acting before. This is like my, I don't know, 20th, 15th project, something around those lines. I began in 2012 and most of my voice acting experience comes from Manix Expression site's podcast plays. They are most of the time well written too. Perhaps my most prolific one is a Star Citizen machinea called Combined Arms, where I play the main villain, this sadistic space pirate captain or something, rather. And, well, I don't know what else to say, so I guess I thank you for and congratulate you for completing the Handman, the final grand finale in this quadrilogy, and yeah, have a nice day.
我想说，这位仁兄的口音很有趣，可是因为他的口音，我不太懂他在说什么。小威尔
Hi, I'm Star Leader or Arian, and I am the voice of young Will. Congratulations on finishing the 2nd playthrough of the game! Yay! I was really excited when I found out I would voice in The Hanged Man, as I have loved the Crooked Man series, and I remember playing all sorts of RPG games with my cousins and reading aloud the lines for the voiceless characters. I'm really happy that 10 years later I'm still doing it, but on a more serious level. I found that voicing Will when he was young was different from voicing other younger versions of characters, as these types of characters are commonly shown to display a contrast between before and after a major event. But this young Will is shown to you while he's going through that major change and still trying to understand and find his way in the situation. So he's caught between a time of innocence but also a time of acceptance and growth. A lot of other young boys I have voiced were still stuck in that innocent and naive time of their lives, and I would make it a focus to sound really cute and clinging to that side.
Will is young and still has much to learn, but he's also trying to understand where his life is heading. That really defined an important goal to me, to grasp his innocence but still show his struggle to find his way out of this storm. I really love Will, and seeing everyone's work made me really honored to be a part of this team. I hope you enjoyed playing, and thank you so much for listening.
哦， 那个声音真的是好可爱哦！我的天哪！嗨，艾德。
Hey there. I'm not one for speaking much about myself, but congratulations on finishing the game. I hope that you enjoyed playing it as much as I enjoyed participating in voice acting. This is my first ever voice acting experience, and I hope that everything on my end was good enough to immerse you. I want to thank Uri for giving me such a great opportunity to experience something so new to me, as well as my girlfriend for letting me know that voice acting auditions were occurring for this game. Currently, I am a theater student who enjoys playing many video games and watching many anime in my free time. I think I fit an okay person to do voice acting, right? Feel free to contact me through my email for anything, and again, thanks for playing.
Nina.
I'm Adam McMillan, the voice of Robert Hayes. Congratulations on beating the Hanged Man. I had so much fun with this character and getting to experience the way his personality unfolded. I'm an aspiring voice actor, and I've been able to be a part of other projects such as Pokemon The True Abridged series, Beyond School, and a new project called In the Flesh. I also upload YouTube videos at youtube.com/thatchannel90. Hope you had a good time.
Okay. Hi.
Hi. I guess I'm back. Serene Harper, reporting for Juicy. Congratulations on clearing the Hangman. I hope you had a brilliant time playing it. Uri has been working really hard on this game, so let's all congratulate her on finishing it. And for wrapping up the Strange Man series with a big round of applause. Yay! I really wasn't expecting Helena to reappear in this game, but here she is. Uri messaged me a few months ago asking if I could voice Helena again, and to be honest, I was quite surprised. I sincerely thought that her role ended in The Boogeyman, and technically it did. Uri did tell me she'd only have a few lines, but I was more than okay with it. I just didn't expect it to be like that. You could have given me a forewarning that the parents would be flirting so I could have avoided getting embarrassed, Uri. I can still feel my face burning. I blame you.
Oh.
I don't have much to say. I think I've run my mouth enough on my TPM message. I guess I can tell you guys what I've been up to. I've started working on my own games, 5 of them in fact, interchangeably because I love being miserable. But they won't be out for a long time as I'm extremely busy with everything else. 3 of them are visual novels, while the other 2 are being made using the RPG Maker 2005 engine. 2 of them are silly, while the rest are rather heavy and full of misery and horror, kinda. So, yep. Anyway, enough of that. Congratulations once more on finishing The Hanged Man, and I hope you enjoyed the Strange Man series altogether. I know I did. Send tons of love and praises Uri's way, she definitely deserves them. That's all spoiler rotten. Anyways, you guys know where to find me. For those who don't, my Twitter handle is Serene Harper because I'm creative that way. I sound way too happy. Take care always and catch you later.
太可爱了吧！
好可爱的，对吧？
因为调情剧情而害羞什么的，太可爱
了吧！好可爱！
哦，我激动到开始乱转。其实你有什么好想说的？
What's up, guys? How y'all doing? It's me, it's your best friend, Blue Neon Lichu, back to voice Keith from the last game, The Boogeyman. You can just call me Neon for short. I heard Keith was going to be in the next game after we finished The Boogeyman, but I wasn't expecting it to be so soon. A pleasant surprise if you ask me. It was enjoyable to voice Keith once again, albeit a ton of lines to record and whatnot, but hey, that's part of the fun, right? Anyway, congratulations on beating the Hangman and getting to the secret ending. Go around and see what the other voice actors have to say. They certainly deserve the credit just as much as anyone. Oh, I guess I should also mention how to get in touch with me, right? I'll just leave my contacts here. Fair warning, I am horrible at keeping in touch, but you can always trust me to eventually get back to you, even if it is within a month. Anyway, enjoy.
受不了！来，最后这个，在本周中，我收到了来自
G person
G Person 的讯息。G Person 是一位在翻译方面提供了我很大帮助的译者。B Person 帮我翻译了The Craftsman 的英文版，在其后的3部作品里，也在制作上给予我很多协助。大家好，我是 G 还是
VG
Person， 就像的 Boogeyman 一样，我提前翻译了这个游戏的英文版，好让屋里有时间招募英文配音员。在经历了 TBM 的艰难过程后，屋里这次采取了不同方式来进行配音工作。他先完成了整部游戏的其他部分，再处理配音工作。我觉得这让每个工作人员更加轻松。屋里可以在担心录音之前专注于制作游戏，而我和配音员的工作也不会分散在那么长的时间里。此外，我们可以运用完整版的游戏作为配音参考，就不用只靠阅读文本了。这样就像我平时的翻译一样，能够在完整的脉络下进行翻译，这对我帮助很大，而且配音员们也省了不少心力。啊，没了。哦，谢谢屋里。谢谢所有的翻译人员，所有的配音员，提供我们这么棒的游戏。
真的，
我觉得就跟这位时空主说的一样，那个每一部作品都有浓烈的感情，就是让人潸然泪下。我每一个都哭爆，他
真的是写的很棒，
每一个都很好哭，
每个都很好看。
那么虽然说那个奇怪的男人系列结束了，但是但还有其他也是很棒的游戏，
对，
到时候我们有机会就再拿出来给大家，再拿出来玩吧。那么今天到这边结束喽，我们的 Boogeyman 结束以后还会再玩什么恐怖游戏给大家看呢？这个就是之后再说的事情啦。那么祝大家有个美好的夜晚啦，大家晚安，
大家晚安，
拜拜。